We're still in Plateau State, where a visiting delegation led by the Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawalle, accompanied by the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Betta Edu, and other service chiefs, visited a few communities that were attacked in the last few days and on Christmas Day. It's been a very busy day for them. They began with the arrival at the Hipang Airport in Jos, after which the Minister inspected a guard of honor mounted in his honor. This visit is part of efforts by the federal government to ensure better security and welfare for victims of recent attacks in Plateau State. Upon arrival, the ministers and service chiefs went into a closed-door meeting with the governor of Plateau State and other state officials, and just before their departure to affected communities, the Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawalle, told TVC News exclusively that in line with President Bola Tinubu's directive for the fast-tracking of the arrests of the culprits in the attacks, strategic talks that cannot be disclosed was held behind closed doors, and the discussions will yield impactful fruits in no distant time. The Minister for Humanitarian Affairs, Betta Edu, on her part, said, based on President Bola Tinubu's order, relief materials will immediately be deployed to the affected communities, where more than 150 people were killed on Christmas Day in Bokos.
As we see, we are here, myself and contingents of service chiefs and Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, and we are here to see the first-hand information of what is going on in Plateau State, and we were being briefed by the GOC on what is happening. But as you know, it has happened, so we are here to commiserate with the families, the government, and the people of Plateau State of what happens, and to assure them that Mr. President has ordered the military personnel to fish out those marauders and to deal with them decisively. So we are going to some of the areas that this thing has taken place, and you see the minister is here for the support. All of us, Mr. President has directed us to be here so that the part of security, we should do our best. And the part of humanitarian affairs, the minister is here to give all the support that needed by the communities. But as you know, the issue of security is not something that we should be saying in the pages of newspaper or in the screen of television, but you are going to see the improvement, and successes will be recorded.
So Mr. President has asked us to come to Plateau State and see what's on ground. He has also directed that we immediately deploy relief materials in terms of mattresses, clothes, food items, and other personal effects that they would need while they are being displaced, while we provide a more durable solution for them to go back to their ancestral homes. We'll be working with the military very closely, sending humanitarian relief team. They would be on ground in Plateau State for the next 1 month, and we are very hopeful that they would be able to take care of the needs of those who were displaced while we try to resettle them.
Thank you. Well, after a tour of some affected communities, the delegation stopped at the house of the governor of Plateau State. They were earlier in the closed-door meeting while stakeholders were waiting outside the lodge for the outcome of deliberations.
The outcome of this meeting is that we have seen a demonstration of political will to be able to mobilize all the security assets to deal with this problem that has been with us for years. You will agree with me that this is not a recent problem. It keeps reoccurring for several years now. And this is the first time in recent history that I would see a president demonstrate such political will to be able to ensure that this monster in the room is gotten rid of. If you go to the IDP camps now, you will find that there's a lot of deployment of relief materials, medical supplies. Even for those in the hospital, we've had to attend to them. We are doing it round the clock. The State Emergency Management Authority responded. The National Emergency Management Authority has also responded. You can see that the Minister for Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation is coming in also with her own team, and we'll do the best. Our ultimate target is not only to stop these bandits from operating, but to also ensure that the affected communities, affected people are returned to their respective communities.
Thank you.